yourself some bitches. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh wait, I think it's on Monday. Why the fuck would it be on Monday? That doesn't make any sense. All right, everyone. Today's the day of the test. I hope you all studied. I'm gonna be passing them out, and this test is very L test. What? L test, L teacher, L education system, L classmates, L everything. Are you okay, dude? I think the better question is, would you be okay if you catch this ratio? Plus counter ratio, plus you fell off. You should be the only thing that fell off. It's your fucking grades. You have a 32, and you haven't turned in any of your assignments. I think you should go turn into yourself some bitches. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh wait, I think it's on Monday.
Bro.
L test. What? L test, L teacher, L education system, L classmates, L everything. Are you okay, dude? I think the better question is, would you be okay if you catch this ratio? Plus counter ratio, plus you fell off. You should be the only thing that fell off. It's your fucking grade. You have a 32, and you haven't turned in any of your assignments. I think you should go turn into yourself some bitches. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh wait, I think it's on Monday. Why the fuck? Wait, that's not today. Hey, Dorothy, yo, mama, bitch, yo, grandma, bitch, and tell your friend over there, he keeps staring at me, I'm a fucking what? Yeah, who does this guy think he is? Yeah, what the hell? Let's do it, yeah! Even if it's raining, sometimes you're just gonna take in a fresh smell. I started cheap filling in my hat. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Okay. Hey, fuck it, yo, mama, bitch, yo, grandma, bitch, and tell your friend over there, he keeps staring at me, I'm a fucking what? Yeah, who does this guy think he is? Yeah, what the hell? Let's do it, yeah! Even if it's raining, sometimes you're just gonna take in a fresh smell. I started cheap filling in my hat. That's not today.
Dude, like it works. Like his strategy and teachings work.
Who does this thing is? It's raining. Sometimes you're just gonna take in a fresh smell. I started cheap filling in my hat. That's good rest after this. Hey, fuck it. Yo, mama, bitch, yo, grandma, bitch, and tell your friend over there, he keeps staring at me, I'm a fucking what? Yeah, who does this guy think he is? Yeah, what the hell? Let's do it. If it's raining, sometimes you're just gonna take in a fresh smell. I started cheap filling in my hat. All right, so I guess I'll just take roll for this year on the yearly 40-page meeting. 2018. Tracer. Yes, sir. There's the infamous look. Okay, 2019. That's pretty large. Okay, 2020 is COVID. Could make it. 21. 22. Yeah, you're not much better. And last is 2020. Okay, why are you so goddamn depressed all the time? Nothing even happened. Why is there many on this group? All right, so I guess this will. All right, got my popcorn, and we said the movie was called Uno, right? Yeah, Uno. The story's really good. Well, I read the book, so assuming they don't mess it up, it should be good. Okay, now I know it's not, but I'm trusting you. Sweetie, why don't you come outside? It's beautiful out. Yeah, sure. Just 1 second, Mom. Oh, come on. What? What the hell are you doing? The movie just started. There's no way they already messed up. No, they did already mess up because the book clearly says that he's wearing a blue shirt. Did that look blue to you? No. John, it's a fucking shirt. No. This is what's his shirt. Jerry, watch. He told me. So you mean to tell us that
Desert diamonds celebrate all that you are and all that you in natural colors that reflect all the shades of you.
Alright, got my popcorn, and you said the movie was called Uno, right? Yeah, Uno. The story's really good. Well, I read the book, so assuming they don't mess it up, it should be good. Okay, no idea what it's about, but I'm trusting you. Sweetie, why don't you come outside? It's beautiful out. Yeah, sure. Just 1 second, Mom. Oh, come on. What? What the hell are you doing? Bro, the movie just started. There's no way they already messed up. No, they did already mess up because it clearly says that he's wearing a blue shirt. Does that look blue to you? No. John, it's a fucking shirt. No, you see, this is a shirt. Can we watch? So you mean to tell us that you just got selected because you didn't want to go to the event? Nice, dude. Thanks for nothing. Are you serious? They literally cut out the best part. What could they have cut out? I thought it was fun. They're supposed to say thanks for nothing, Alex, not just thanks for nothing. That means the exact same thing. No. Maybe in another universe I picked up that call. Hey, well, you still have us. You can't keep blaming yourself for your past mistakes. Yeah, man, and hey. All top. You know, you were right. This is actually a pretty good movie. Yeah, other than a few things, I'd say they adapted this perfectly. Right. Oh, no. Hey, look, it's out of No, they ruined it. They ruined it. Oh, my God. Oh, I just said it was perfect. What the hell happened? It was put down a blue 2, not a blue 3. Holy shit. The number of the card. Really? Yes, really? Because no, you wouldn't know that because you didn't read the book. Okay, all right. But you know what? I gotta go anyways. It's getting late. All right, man. See ya. Okay. Maybe I'm being too harsh on the movie. I don't know. I gotta ask.
Cookie people, you.
Just watched the movie for Uno, and I gotta say the book was way better. What do you guys think? Cool. No, just wait for. Did somebody reply? 2 more. Well, okay, that didn't take long. So let me refresh that, and they said. Book? There is no book. What do you mean adaptation? The movie is completely original. Yo, is this dude tripping or something? What? But I have the book right here. What? Am I being trolled? Uno by James Steele. Hold on, I gotta look this guy up real quick, because there's no way this guy
72 to 100.
his own apartment as suspect is yet to be found? What the fuck? So he died a year ago? Wait, famous movie writer Rick Steelman, is that? That's the same guy who made the movie we just saw. Oh, well, this isn't adding up at all. So Rick wrote and directed the movie, but his brother James wrote the book, but nobody knows about it, and he's dead? Could that be? Hey, man, I just gotta say, I loved your last movie, by the way. The ending had me completely shocked. Oh, really? I appreciate it, man. Hey, big brother, I decided that I want to make cool stories just like you, but they'll be even better. Oh, really, James? Well, you know what? Give up. Hey, Rick, I finished my first story and I wanted you to read it, but I only made 1 copy of that. Look, dude, I'm really busy right now. I just don't have the time to read. I just still wondering if you wanted to. Holy shit, I said I'm busy. Can you get out? I'll just leave this here in case. Alright, that's enough for today. I guess I'll just take a peek at it. Can't hurt to. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Hey, Rick, you want to see it? Yeah, bro, take a seat, because James, this book you've written is a masterpiece. Are you being serious? You really think so? Yes, dude, like, I don't think you understand. Like, once I make this into a movie, it's gonna be a hit. Oh, no way! We're really about to accomplish something amazing. Yeah, but who's we? We as in, I wrote the story, you make it. No, I wrote the story. Thanks for that deal, little bro. Just who do you think you are getting in my way? Trying to steal my glory and my spotlight? In case you forgot, I'm older and I'm better. Well, better at not dying at least. You. You dumbass. You didn't think I had a second copy, did you? Well, I leave this here. It was taken after the crime scene, so go. Spread your wings. Take us to our savior. The fuck is that? Steelman, over here, please. Question over here. Now, hold on, everybody. Oh, boy, sorry, forgive me, not necessary. You, the patient one in the back. Was James a writer by chance? Oh, you mean my late brother? Truth is, I didn't get to spend much time with him before he passed, and I really got to know him. So that's one of my biggest regrets. And so I don't know if he was a writer, but can we please keep the questions about the movie? He was. So would you mind explaining whatever the fuck this is? Does that say Uno? Yup. Written by none other than your brother, who died just a year before the movie came out. Hey, you stole my dead brother's idea? Oh, not just that. I think you killed him so nobody would know. Why else has the suspect not been found, and his blood is smeared on the front cover? Okay, all right, come on, everybody. This is just ridiculous. Come to think of it, before we started with this movie, all of your other movies sucked. Yeah. When I first read the script, I thought there's no way this guy wrote this. Now I'm thinking there's no way this guy wrote this. But are you really serious? All right, come on. Someone get this guy out of... Oh, wait. You can't arrest me. I'm famous. I directed the movie of the year. I'm older. There's no way my little brother. Uno, motherfucker.
I recently purchased the most popular glucose meter online and decided to test it with you. If you have diabetes or know anyone dealing with it, you understand how annoying finger pricking can be. The Glucomax changes everything. It's a needle-free glucose meter boasting 99.9% accuracy. All I did was place my finger on the sensor and in seconds got an accurate result. There was no pain, no hassle, and I didn't have to use any disposable strips at all. Click here now to learn more and discover this innovative breakthrough today. I recently purchased.
Uno.
What are you doing? What? I'm doing the same thing as you. No, I mean, that's literally my car. You can't use that. How is this your car? How can it do this? Because it's my favorite, obviously, so it's legally mine. Well, if it's your favorite, then why are you using it, huh? It doesn't have any gas, moron. What? Doesn't any gas? You're a liar. Teacher, he's trying to take my car. See, he doesn't care. We rock, paper, scissors, prove again. All right, fine. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You shoot him midway. That's cheating. No, I did this the whole time. You're not coming to my birthday party. I don't care. I don't care. I want to come to your late night. Did you just stick your tongue out at me? No, the ending was perfect. Nope. I'm gonna say it. Best movie of all time. I'm ready to argue more. Take a look at this, boss. The movie was a huge success. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Great work, everybody. Just kind of sucks that the author of the original book wasn't here to witness it, but yeah, he knew it would be in good hands. Yeah, but actually, I was just speaking with his family, and they were telling me it was everything he could have asked for. That's awesome. But man, what a way to cap off the story. I would have never expected that ending. Hold on. Cap off? Is that like the new terminology that I'm aware of? Oh, sorry. It's like finish to conclude something. Like the story's over. Oh, you're serious? Well, yeah. I'm serious about what? I'm confused. Do you happen to know how much money we made on opening week? Dude, it was something around 500 million. But like, so you're telling me you see that amount of money, and you think we're not going to make a second one? How the hell are we going to make a second one? Everyone in the universe is dead. That doesn't matter. We got creative writers around here that can come up with something. The author's only dying wish was specifically not to make a sequel. Oh. Well, I guess he's not here to stop us. Okay, which movie should I... Robinson 2? Wait, how is there a second one? Is this the origin story? Hey, I'm not dead. I just fell asleep. What? Hi, this is my dad. He's been through a lot in his lifetime, but now it's my turn for the spotlight. My name is Edward Robinson Jr., and today I'm starting my first day of high school. My life goal is to be acknowledged by the popular kids. Hey, wait, where are you going? Yo, are you Vortox? Yo, what's up? Where you playing right now, bro? I'm playing with Flopulous. You got a new best of keeper set, Yo, that's me. Can you help me out with the video class? Oh, I've been students. Oh, look, I'm about to get a new best one now. 9%, let's go. Come on, come on. Okay, I just hit 20K subscribers yesterday. Need a crazy challenge. So I can quickly get on the title. Crazy challenge. So I know you like making videos with your girlfriend, so I'm thinking I challenge you and your girlfriend to be Duello Maestro. And if you do it, I'm gonna be
That's right. D4Truck has challenged me and my girlfriend Michelle to beat the infamous two-player demon Duelo Maestro for our 20,000 subscriber special. I love all of it. But hold on, how did we get here? Because I think you're wondering how I'm even talking to Vortrox, considering how massive he is, and I'm just a measly small YouTuber. And how are we even going to play Duelo Maestro, considering that we've been in a long-distance relationship all this time, and we had no way to see each other? To sum it up, VidCon was happening. It was being hosted in Anaheim, California. And that's when I made an important discovery. Because it just so happened that she lives 1 hour away from the convention. Up to this point, we've been dating for 4 months now, and we've been planning this trip to see each other for a while. So I bought the plane tickets and flew out to see Michelle in person for the very first time. I know you guys are
Oh.
only here for Duelo Maestro, so let's skip forward a couple days. While we were there, we went to a nearby mall, and that's where we met up with Vortrox. That's when I told Vortrox that I hit 20,000 subscribers, and he was very happy to give me a challenge. By the way, I literally told him he could give me any challenge, and I was low key ready for him to like say Sakupin circles or something. That I would have been done. What he told us to be.
Duello Maestro.
And I thought it was going to be an easy challenge. Except there's this one problem. I'm not going to be with Michelle in person forever. And my flight back home is in 3 days from now. So we only had a handful of hours to sit down and learn Duelo Maestro, which, by the way, in case you forgot, it's an insane demon. Oh, and one more thing. If this video somehow hits 7,707 likes, me and Michelle will be the next artist two-player demon, which is Multician. So if you want me and Michelle to be Multician, let's make it happen. So the challenge starts off on hour 1, which I'm dividing this by hours, by the way, not days, since I think it's more interesting that way. I'm also recording for Michelle's setup, so I'm sorry if the audio for recording is not up to standard. I'm visiting Michelle for the very first time. If you're wondering how me and Michelle are gonna play Duelo Maestro, I brought my sale device from home and we just plugged both of them in, and that's how we're playing it. I also did some super light practice on camera, so I knew what we were getting into. But I did only practice the single player part, so not a demon like Don B. Just do both players at once. We started off with just a general practice run, and Michelle didn't seem very confident. Now, I don't imagine us beating it today. Oh, 100% ain't doing that. Those are the words I definitely did not want to hear. Before we get to the first two-player part, though, there's a really long single-player section, and this ball part is low-key super confusing. So what the hell do I do to start? Well, all you have to do here is just hit every orb, and before you know it, you're at your first duel section. We practiced this at half speed since I knew it was going to get confusing very fast, and especially since Michelle has very limited geometry dash knowledge. I cannot understand this timing. It's so hard for me. By the way, I am the Rainbow Cat, and Michelle is the white and pink cat, just to be clear. I just can't help it. Almost 500 strong already. Let's stay right. See everyone in.
Simply upload your videos to CapCut, and it will automatically recognize the voiceover in your videos and convert it into various caption styles. CapCut.
Michelle didn't really understand right away how to do this first section. I didn't forget it. Just harder. Just go, I'm done. Okay. Now, here's the thing about Duelo Maestro, because it can be really confusing at times. Sometimes it's not very clear where you're supposed to go, and situations like these happen really often where both players end up in the same corridor and end up lost. We worked our way through, though, and made it to the dual queue, which is going to be a problem area for us, because this part required a quick double click and a buffer, and since Michelle is newer to geometry dash, she really struggled to understand this. We went to this cloud sky part, and it's actually kind of sick. There's multiple ways to do this part.
Gosh.
Think of it, it's not so bad.
Eh,
It's fairly
eh,
straightforward.
eh,
So this level's doable. While Michelle gets to take a break, I have to play this nerve-wracking section right before the second drop. But I am a god at geometry dash, so I breezed past this. No, I didn't realize this at the time, but I learned this part wrong. See, you're supposed to get hit by this metal rod and get shot up into the air to make it through this gap. But for some reason, I opted to go for this incredibly hard hiding, which is just classic Tato X3. I did fix this later on, though. I just thought it was really funny. And this part, it's just as annoying. It's just a bunch of invisible portals that you have to memorize, and I hate memorizing. Who seriously enjoys memory and geometry? Then we finally made it to the heart of Duelo Maestro, 60%, which is the second two-player part. And unlike in the first one, this one makes it super clear where you're supposed to go because the keys are colored. So I go for the pink keys, and Michelle goes for the white one. This first shift section is really easy, except this one timing to hit this key, which is literally impossible. I swear it's cursed. I only realized this while editing the video, but we also learned this part wrong. So you're supposed to go on these platforms together, but for some reason in my brain, I thought you're supposed to hit this second yellow orb and go on top of the platform and just fall down and go onto the UFO. And I don't know how I never got a red flag from this because it just looks so goofy. This is definitely not how you do it. And I also did this ball part wrong too. I opted for this somewhat challenging timing to go up here instead when you're just supposed to fall and click, which is so much easier. I don't know what drugs I was on when I was practicing this, but I literally never realized. But then we made it to the final
Dude,
boss
I
of
was
the player section. The reason why I call it that is because low key, Michelle has it much harder than me in this section. I kind of feel a little bad. All I have to do here is click 2 orbs, and the rest is auto. But Michelle has to go through some fakes, do some jumps, look for this last click, and it just looks really confusing. And she definitely struggled to learn this part. Also, can we talk about this ending you made? Because this part is low key silent. Oh, hell no. I swear to God, right here is the hardest part of the entire level. You have to memorize specific clicks on this orb maze to hit late, because if you don't hit it late, this happens. And then there's this double click at 91% that you just have to memorize because it's off screen and you can't see it. And I swear to God, it looks so much easier on the video, but like this part is memory. I can take a lot of learn this part. This part's annoying. Contrary to popular belief, it is not just hitting the orbs. Also, before
bruh.
you type it in the comment, I know we can change our dual icons to make it easier to tell who's who, but I wanted to do the old-fashioned way of beating Duelo Maestro because I'm an old-fashioned player. But anyways, since we had 3 days to beat this level, I set our goal for today to just master the first drop. So we went right back at 20% and grinded it out. One thing that got a little annoying is that the Star Pass copy we were playing from had swap start positions, which means I'm supposed to be at the top here, but they put me at the bottom, which messes up our practice when we're actually doing our runs. And this may or may not be foreshadowing for the future. You know what, babe? Let me see if I can edit these star pauses. Or maybe there's a better one we can play. So we ended up switching topics, and this new one was much better. It still wasn't perfect, though, but for now it worked. We're going to master this in half, and then work our way up to clear right for me. Now, this strategy is effective. That's really confusing, and it's something that I've implemented into Michelle's training of cataclysm. Swap, swap. Nope. Mullins. Swap. There you go. See? What the? Oh, yeah, by the way, that also happened. I really don't know how it worked, but there's this bug where I just get teleported up here and I die. Somehow, I don't even know how this bug works. It's a thing that's very annoying. We learned the ball very quickly, and soon enough after raising our speed incrementally, we had it faster. Let's try. First time. Then we went 1 star position back and learned the shit part and did the same thing all over again. While we were practicing though, Honey, Michelle's cat, literally got on her desk and just sat there. I mean, while she's very cute, we don't have time for this, okay? We don't try to play with Michelle's cat. We have to practice. I'm not gonna let Pork Chops clown us. By the way, did you guys know that I'm also very allergic to cats? Well, I did it. Because one day while I was there, I was playing with Honey, and I guess I had her all up in my face, and I had a really bad flare. I don't have a picture of it, but it did happen the first day I was here in Michelle's house, and I suffered for like 5 hours of sneezing and scratching all over my face. It was not a good look. I feel bad. He's like crying and crying in the club. So while she's very cute, she's a little devil. While yapping all of that, we did 23 through 47, which is the entire first drop of Duelo Maestro. So honestly, not bad. Yeah. This challenge is definitely possible. We then proceeded to do it multiple times after the fact, and I thought we were ready to learn the second drop of Duelo Maestro, which is definitely the harder one now that it's asymmetrical. Let's just do a general practice and call it for today. It was getting pretty late at night though, and I just wanted to do one run and call it there. Time. We have a lot of time till I leave.
Let's unpack how I gift like Santa. Wooden toys. Just like a little black dress, they never go out of style.
Oh, and day 2. The challenge. We're gonna play until we go to the gym. So we have like around an hour and a half playing session. Let's see how much progress we make. Since we have no time to waste, we worked up on the first drop. We did it pretty fast. Yes, we were super. I was very happy for the cool. Someone that have no experience, but it could be this. This not way you're not good. Now we just had to lock in on the second drop. I want this master. Tomorrow is the last day of serious practice after all. I remember I go up here and I go up. Yes. It is fun. If you guys have a girlfriend, you should play this. Your significant other. And the only tricky part of this second drop was this last section right here, where Michelle has to remember not to click on somebody's face. She's just
Remember if you have a friend, let's get a tongue test quickly.
no problem with her. Nice, skip it. But that's it. No. Okay, we can do this. We can so do this. This is it. It's like that's literally it. Okay. Eventually, it has speed. We did it in a one run. And now we have the hardest section done. We should be able to learn everything else somewhat quickly. And that run came pretty fast because we died at 84%, with one of the last cuts of. Oh, we're so close. So, not bad, but it wasn't good enough. If we want to beat Warthog than his challenge, we need to get it perfect. So we kept on grinding until we got big.
No, bruh. I almost.
Harder. Exactly. This is this is like 5 times harder than this mean. I'm trying to correct my posture, Chad. You've been like posture Henry, posture every 2 seconds because the posture is bad. What's all I become? This is me playing John Chad, but me playing DD. Me playing Giga Chad. Eventually, we finally did it. The entire second drop, all in one run. Yay! All I have to do now is not die at this final orb maze. Of course, I didn't do it, but I did give it my best shot. That part is hard, but I trusted in myself that I'd get it eventually, so I didn't sweat too much about it. Anyways, after we had both rounds done, all we had to do now is build our consistency, and that's exactly what I did. Oh, this is crazy. Let's see, low-key Mars. After doing the ending enough time, I finally completed it for the very first time. You see it being passed at the whole now. Dun, 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 dun. Was the hardest ever. Yes. And I'm starting to understand what parts like late. Now, since we have it mastered, it's time we do it in regular speed. With the little devil's back, and she hopped to the desk and started blocking my view in the middle of the run. Honey, I can't. Please, I can't see you. Michelle's cat is blocking my view. She sat right behind the monitor, and here's a little picture, and it was really cute. But after my new confidence of that last cube maze, and the thought of Vortex crying at us, destroying this challenge, we finally did the run we were aiming for, and it's our biggest yet. 60 for 100%. Now that we have that, it was time we started connecting our runs together. The next big goal is to get both tours done in one run. Now, I'm not sure if that's possible because we're slowly running out of time, and we had 20 minutes before we had to the gym to work out. All right, we'll see how far I can go. I decided that I needed more practice at this part, and that's when I realized I was doing this part wrong the entire time. Look at like flying thing there. Oh, it pushes you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, I was doing it wrong. I'm supposed to use this as momentum. Like this. That is so much easier. Yeah, you're like, what? The scene is literally out of the movie. You know, shows like Suits where someone's talking and they say a random word and the protagonist is like, wait, random word? You're a genius. You stepped over the line. This was not your decision. My God, every one of them was. Only you would feel guilty enough. This house. Well, that is literally that, and it's so funny. Eventually, though, I finally did the entire transition in one run. After learning how to do that shit correctly. And we did so well that we died at the very end at 84%. And just like that, we did 40 through 84, which is amazing. Okay, down. Now that I'm feeling confident, we went back to our goal of 23 to 100%. Unfortunately, though, I didn't feel too confident yet on this little part, so I cut it through. I think I'm very happy with that. That was like 20, like 60 something. Literally. We're gonna go work out now. So we'll see you another day. We're now on day 3, and we just came back from a wonderful date. We went flower picking, and I picked out an amazing flower bouquet for her, and then we went to Blue Bowl to try my very first acai bowl.
So, do you like your first ever acai bowl?
and got some sushi as well to shop around in the mall. Overall, it was a great day, but we were both feeling really tired. We were debating on skipping today's practice, but we decided to at least play for an hour to see how far we make it. Our main goal here is still 23 to 100%. Anyways, no, eventually we made it to the ending again, and Michelle put one kiss on the line. One kiss on the line. I had to lock it. After reaping my rewards, I did a general warm up again for transition, and we went for 23 to 100. And well, we got 23 to 60, which isn't good enough, and I can still hear Wartrock. So
Very ugly. If this was white, right? This was like red or something. Alright, that makes
laughing in the background. This is like very bad. Oh, bruh. Eventually, we got 60 to 100% again, which is good consistency. Except on this run, at the very end, Michelle just randomly kissed me, and I guess that was good enough motivation for me. We're both feeling fairly confident at this point, and all we have to do is keep on trying. Although it is now hour 4, and our time is slowly catching up. Because when we recorded this was Saturday, and my flight was on Monday, so we only have the day after. And still, we did have an amazing run though while I was practicing consistency for the Hori robot, and we made it all the way to the end, but died at the Horde mates. No, 41 to 92 though.
That was good.
However, I fear we are nowhere close to being ready to beat this level, and we are definitely not ready to play from zero. We lacked a lot of consistency from the first drop, and like I said, we both had a really long day together. We weren't really up for more grinding, and we left it at that for that day. All right. We are now on the third day, and I didn't have a choice. We had to practice a lot. We just came back from the pool, and I got in and out for the very first time, and it was really good. I thought it was funny that I wore the in and out hat as well, because if you're like me, who's in the East Coast, in and out is nowhere to be found. So it's a rare chance I get to eat it. I had a feeling since we slept on our practice yesterday that we would have a really fast progress, and that muscle memory is going to kick in. And apparently it did because we started off our practice with a big 68 to 100%. I swear though, this slow wait part right here is so easy but so hard at the same time because it's just stressful. You have your partner watching you and the pressure's on me not to die. But we've been grinding it for a while and we got another big run, 28 to 92%. No. This is a big chunk at the end. Hopefully, I don't actually die in from zero. I genuinely quit jumping after that happened. So we were really happy that we finally put both tools in the same run. Since we got that big run, we're feeling confident, and it's about time to go again. I've completely ignored this part since it's really easy, and I'm figuring to get it down in no time. But not about so like one. There's no way to get this done as soon as possible, so she thought of ways to incentivize me.
I'm trying to think of how to incentivize you.
That's against the only
For every hour long that we take on this space. Start off with 5.
only five. Bankrupting me.
Oh yeah?
As your official boyfriend, that is a 10. I'll also gonna write it. I'm never going to the HOA. My son will say Michelle is 5. So I just eventually though, we had another really good run. And we made it to the end one more time. And just like that, we got 23 through with 100% onto Duelo Maestro, and we are now finally ready to play from 0%. So I decided that I would stream the finale of Duelo Maestro. Looking like 30 minutes of hour 5 got wasted because I had to set up my screen from Michelle's setups, and I had to log out of everything and log into mine, and it was just a little annoying. After all, Michelle is also a streamer like me. So the stream was up, and honestly, it was an amazing stream, but I'll get into this later. Really quickly into the stream, though, we had our very first drop run, and let's see how far we made. All right, first drop run.
Don't die on me now.
You don't die on me, okay? Let's go. First drop run.
Who's gonna die first?
Michelle. Keep on who dies in the duels, okay? Michelle won, and By the way, if you don't want to miss these amazing live streams, make sure you subscribe to my channel and put on post notifications because I have a lot of banger videos coming up. Anyway, 29% is definitely not bad, but it's nowhere near close to 100%. So it's time. We lock in. All right, Michelle won. Michelle won, Henry 0.
No, counted.
Bruh.
Henry won.
Hey, why? And I even died, bro. We decided to go back to Starbucks for the first drop, so we can continue our consistency practice. And we did 23 through 84%, which is a really good sign for this challenge. I can sense more trucks already crying in the club. Is that a girlfriend? That's my dude, my sister, Chad. This is my beautiful sister. Well, the joke, I swear. You guys, first, last click on the woman because I've died there twice now. Okay, so then if we had a second drop run. Let's see who's gonna die at the duel. Me or Michelle? Why?
I recently purchased the most popular glucose meter online.
Yeah, whatever.
Decided to test it with you. If you have diabetes or know anyone dealing with it, you understand how annoying finger pricking can be. The Glucomax changes everything. It's a needle-free glucose meter boasting 99.9% accuracy. All I did was place my finger on the sensor and in seconds got an accurate result. There was
Yes, haha, I know. Sonic Wave Victor died to one spike. Okay, cool, get it out, guys. Alright, I know 10 people are already commenting that exact same thing. Are we done now?
try not to say anything.
No.
You can't say anything.
We kept on riding on. Eventually, we got a new best of 35%. And died to 30% right after. Well, we have to lock in this first drop, or else I'm afraid more talks didn't get us out the wall. It's not how we think so, and eventually our consistency is going to improve, so we just have to keep on practicing. We had a really long fast streak of runs though, and it was either me or Michelle who died, and it wasn't looking the greatest. I believe in us though. After all, we both done some pretty crazy things in our career. Michelle is so cute. Yeah, wait, she was my girlfriend. Besides, having a girlfriend is crazy. Anyway, someone donated to me to see if I can get 50% on Sonic Wave first try, and well, I got the 26%, so you're welcome, Michelle, for getting your free mana orbs. If I saw Kato behind the counter, I'd be in and out too. Hey, yo, Stallion, God! We can't be bad forever, and eventually we also did 23 before again, which is amazing. This is all we have to do now is just get past the first drop, which we really struggled at. But I figured it was just nerves. The shows that used to be live, doing literally 200 people. Guys, we got on exam, we have to go this. It's gonna take this is gonna be like a 3 hour stream. Michelle had enough because well, she just started blurring around on my stream. This next part of the video is not safe for work. If you are unemployed, then please get to the time zone on video. Your discretion is advised. Please observe on the gentleman that. Hey, what'd you say? You can't say slurs on my stream, Michelle. Not even dog. That's a slur around here. The J word, you can't say that. Oh, Tracy. He was so busy scaring around, I didn't even notice that we reached the first drop. Aww, she was too. Oh, bye.
I wasn't looking. I wasn't ready.
Well, that's exact. I'm bulking right now. I was done.
Well, you are like close for what?
First of all, chat, my actual height is 5'9".
Actual height. How tall is he really?
Guys, you guys know Michelle's mom? She's like very picky about who Michelle dates. Like Michelle's mom has requirements. She's like, he has to be tall. Well, what's the other one?
And then she's going to get
Oh yeah. And if he's I barely met Michelle's mom's requirement. Okay, Michelle, I have to verify my hyper chat. They don't think I'm lying.
That's good. You know.
Let them think. They think I'm lying, Michelle. You gotta at least back me up. You know, you couldn't say like, yeah, Henry's actually 5'9", guys.
Say anything.
Huh? The more you not say anything, the more suspicious people get. I don't know, you're making this more suspicious or not. Guys, I'm actually 5'9", okay? I'm really 5'9".
50%, or I'm deleting your channel.
What?
No.
Anyway, someone donated some money to me. Michelle was able to serial fantasy for less pinky. Very oddly specific, and I believe literally no one in the world has done this, so this might be a unique experience. Anyways, at the time to drop a couple more times, we finally did it. It's the run we've been watching. We got past the first run. So let's see how far.
Let's go. Honestly, what are we doing now? Okay, now I'm scared. Duel's coming up to me.
Walk in, baby. Lock in, lock in. We can do this. Enter this. No! Wait, my TV! Wait, why was she upside down? Yeah, so remember how I said earlier back in the video that the Star Pulse copy we played on was bugged? Turns out that Star Pulse copy starts Michelle in regular gravity, and that's how we practiced it. But on the actual level to weather my Ace is starting us in upside down gravity and it threw Michelle off. Unfortunately, we figured this out too late, and well, we wasted it. Run. But Warchalks, before you start laughing evilly on your tear, that was our first run past the drop, and I also did the transition first try. And to top it off, our consistency is the highest it's ever been. So I feel it, we had it. By the way, here's a video of how it does stuff since people were curious. It's to get 10% on EXO, but this click is literally silent. Okay. Wait, why am I dying now? That's slower. Really? Lower? Even slower! Slower! Oh,
It's like me practicing for Supersonic. Lower?
even slower! Fucking.
Lower! Look, like, right here. There's even a indicator mark for you.
Nothing. Is that it? I wasn't able to get past it. Maybe that break was what we needed though, because when we came back to Duelo Maestra, we finally had this run right here. What do you Oh, crazy name actually.
Oh no, your girlfriend's dad doesn't look as pale. Maybe there's time to put you on something else.
What is
Walking and being 3 minutes to 10. From yeah, I think that's mine 5 seconds. Great. Aw, they go from
I don't have a goal in students. Unless other people say go whatever they want.
aw. Son, yeah, too. But not enough for saying God.
Okay, but I don't really care.
Okay, right.
Okay, just say go out to you then.
I see that. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Thanks so much. I'll read the message.
What? Oh, we gotta do it for this attempt. Let's go. This attempt, right here. Somebody start again.
Right, we were able to get 60% to 100. Thank you for watching my stream.